All right, another day. Actually, almost forgot to begin recording. So let's see where we left off here. Trying to keep my eye on Mara and QQQ. Those are the two that I'm keeping my eye on today. And we are going to stick to our 10% today. Mara looks like it's pushing up. We got 3 million. It's already closed the gap. 15, pushing off an hour. Is important. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and put in. All right, as of right now, we got a small actionable signal. Make sure this is the right contract. Mara 203 calls. Very cheap contracts. 20, 40, 60, 80. So we'll buy like 4 of those. Okay, it went up there, hit that daily. It's coming right back down. Okay. All right. So there are people that apparently took profit there, dropped. Ooh, they made a big drop. Let's see what QQQ is doing. That means they're going to do the same. Let's go ahead and set up here. Keep an eye on this. It went back down to touch the high of yesterday. This is the S&P mini futures. Let's see if it's going down just to, excuse me, touch it and resume going up, or if it's really going to break back down for the day. We did get an actionable signal here on the 3-minute, but that is such a low time frame. Uh, it'd be very risky to take it. However, um, according to the strat, that is an actionable signal. Right, SPY's above yesterday's high, so it's pushing back up. Excuse me. All right, we're 9 minutes into the market. Let's see, we hit it. It came back down. These contracts are just, ooh, we got to switch that back to 1 if we're going to play this. Just want to see if it wants to go back down and fill this gap that it created today. So really, that's what I'm really looking to see here. This is where this was the high of yesterday, and this is where we opened. So we opened substantially higher. All right. Still playing around here. Still trying to figure out what it wants to do, if it's going to come back and retest, or if it actually wants to drop. For right now, sellers are in control, but then again, we've only been in the market for approximately 10 minutes, or the market's only been open for approximately 10 minutes. I'm going to wait until this first 15 minutes, or approximately this first 15 minutes, to see what happens. All right, buyers have now stepped in control. Let's switch this back to buy, be ready. Make sure we're Mars playing around. If not, it's $100 contracts. Got another actionable signal to go back to the upside, and buyers are in control right now. See, we're pushing right back up. 100,000, 3 million. Which is these contracts, 97. So we came down, we touched yesterday's high. And it looks like we're pushing back up. Let's see what's going on. Some of the other charts. The dollar is pushing up pretty strong over the past 15 minutes. That's interesting. The dollar's going up, and so is the market. That's interesting. Normally they work inverse of each other. When one goes up, the other goes down. So I'm still going to be a little more patient. Where is the VIX? VIX hasn't really moved. That's interesting also, even though it is sitting under the day. So the VIX going down is normally when stocks go up, which they are going up. But the dollar going up also is confusing me a bit. Man, we got another 3 minute. It's coming up on this 15 minute. Let's see here. This is going to be, if this one breaks also, that's some nice momentum. If this breaks also, we'll take it as an early entry on calls for QQQ, as we have some nice volume here. Here though. So we want to break down. Build the gap. $6 million to 2 million. Shrink this back. We want to break down. All right, all right. Let's be ready just in case it does decide to break down. QQQ for puts would be $1.85. Buyers are still in control for now, but sellers are definitely pushing right now. Let's say that dollar pushing up. I do want to see what that is that the dollar is hitting right now. It's a 15-minute pivot point. The dollar had gone below last week's low, and I guess it went low as it decided to go, and it's pushing up for a bit. All right, first 15 minutes, getting ready to be in the books here in about 20 seconds. Continuing to be patient. See what goes on here. All right, SPY also just came below yesterday's low. That matches up with what's going on in the futures market as well. That's my alarm going off, letting me know that we're 15 minutes in. All right, break. Let's see. 5 puts. Oh crap, we're going. Catch it. All right, so we bought this contract at, move this out the way a little bit. We bought this contract at 91 bucks. So when we get to 9 or 18, 9, we'd be looking to take our profit. Looks like we're already getting there. This spot just popped back up. Let's see, $9 is right here. All right, sellers have taken control for now. See if people want to get out of their trades. And the market pushed down, people took the futures and pushed them right back up. So there are some people that definitely don't want that price to drop. That's not good for us. $10 down. See what happens. The dollar did hit a certain point and then it reversed a bit. Still only 2 minutes into this 15-minute candle. So that was an early entry here on the 3-minute. And looks like we're getting ready to go 3. Look, we flipped again just that quick. All right, we went up there and touched. Dollar looks like it's still breaking down. VIX looks like it's also breaking down. Let's see what happens here. If they wanted to just fake us out and head back down, or if we really want to push up the volume. It's definitely a bit mixy today. Yeah. It's actually what happened to us yesterday, but it actually happened on a 30-minute time frame. Let's go back to our trade. We down on this trade right now, 18 bucks. What does the market want to do? right, that's another 5 minutes down. 10 more minutes, and we will have a new 30-minute and a new hour on with pre-market hours on. This is pre-market on. We've actually gone to keep an eye on that. All right, and there we go again. There's that fight we seen before between buyers and sellers. We have full time frame continuity to the upside. However, again, like I said, there's a huge gap up here to be filled. I mean, that's, let's say 303. It jumped up $4 pre-market. So just waiting to see for if the right person, or, it'd be the right person for us in this trade. If someone saw enough profit and decided they want to sell a large number of shares, if someone has hundreds of millions of dollars, like I said, those people that have or institutions that have the power to move markets, if they decide, hey, that $4 or $5 move on 100,000 shares that we bought, secure that profit, then that would actually be wonderful for us. So we can see if we flipped here again, let's see, it was 91 bucks. And let's see, come down to a daily level. That at 9, so that was 10 bucks. That's just how quick this stuff moves. You take your eye off of it, and that's how fast stuff happens. Definitely should have had my finger on the trigger, but was trying to explain some things and took my eye off it. But right now it's still in the seller's favor for the time being. Looking at this on the 15-minute, let's see, SPY is pushing back up. We're pushing back up here. The dollar looks like it's trying to respect this level, so we don't know if it's actually going to continue to push up. At least for right now, we have two 15-minute wicks in this area around this 101,651 price point. But again, all of this is just technical analysis, and at the end of the day, it may not mean a hill of beans. Everything is probability. I do really wish I would have secured that profit when it came around. We can see here that, this is a super low time frame. We came down here on the 3-minute, it hit that daily. It went beyond it just a little bit, and then buyers stepped in again and said, nope, we don't want it to go that low. And they pushed it right back up. So we definitely see a bit of a fight here. We got 6 minutes until the new hour rolls around. So 15-minute, we came up, came down right here. If this candle closes in this state, which is what's known as all right, 5 more minutes to go. As we see up here, 5 more minutes to go. Excuse me. Yeah. If this candle closes in a doji state, that would normally this candle pattern indicates indecisiveness, or possibly it could be a couple different things. It's either the momentum up is beginning to change and it's getting ready to head in another direction or in the opposite direction, or it could simply mean that people that are pushing the market up are simply taking their profits off. So that's why it would temporarily drop. And then it's not uncommon to see something, what we call pullback. Pullback hit certain levels, like how we've come back and hit the retested yesterday's high. You come back and hit those levels, and then don't want to miss it again. Let's see. Let's see if we got anybody that's taking. I just hate when it gets laggy like this. All right, so someone took that. So we just made 10% on that trade. We had $9 on the line, and we secured 10. Now, if this continues down, let's see here. We got February 2nd. Yep. Puts. Yep. All right. Next contract will be a $7 trade. So I'm gonna look here and see if we push down. We do have some nice seller volume here right now, but who knows? All right, so we've officially gotten back to the open. Got back to the open. The market opened here. Let's actually maximize this really quick. We can see in these numbers up here on TOS, the open stands for open, the H is high, the L is low, and the C is closed. So for the open, we opened at 307.52. And we can see off on the right-hand side here, our price fluctuating in this gray bubble. So we went down and we've touched the open, 307, what was it, at 307.52. And now we're just waiting to see what happens next, if they want to go down and fill that gap, or if buyers haven't had enough and want to defend the price for whatever reason and continue to push the market up. But for right now, the sellers are winning that battle. Now we do have a couple more minutes left. We do have a couple more minutes left before this 10 o'clock. Like I said, we get that new hour that opens up here on this pre-market candle. As we can see, it calculates from 9 o'clock, whereas our candle here, if we look at the time stamp on it, that's 9:30. Looking at it here on the 1 hour, if this breaks to the downside here, you can already see where it's done it here on the 15. But like I said, since we're getting ready to get a new hour, the higher the time frame, the more importance we generally put on candles. Keep this updated. Puts 304 is about 80 bucks. All right, 10 seconds to go. Forming what's called a shooter. All right, it is 10 o'clock. Let's see if we break this 306.71. 306.71. If we see it hit 306.71, we are jumping back in. Ready? All right, the VIX just popped up. So can we get a closer view on this? See it fighting here. This contract has moved up to $90 now. It's 71. Let's see how far down we've gotten. We've gotten down to 306.73. If you look up there at the top, we got 2 cents away from it before the buyers decided to step back again. Let's keep an eye on that volume. There, popped right back up. It's gonna be an interesting day. But we've already secured our 10% for the day. So it could actually be done. And look how close we're staying to VWAP here on the 3-minute. Get below it a little bit. The VWAP acts almost as a magnet. So anytime price gets too far above or below VWAP, it has a tendency for price to be attracted to that place, back to this price point. This is almost considered, you can look at it as a fair value for the stock. So if it goes up too high, it's overpriced, and people are looking to buy things at a good deal. This is one of the many indicators that people use when determining whether or not they're looking to take a trade. And I do have an appointment, I believe, within the next 10 minutes. So that may be it for me. I hope you all caught the mistake in the last video. Definitely comment on what you did or did not see. It'd be greatly appreciated. Likewise with this video, one of the things I'm realizing is that talking and paying attention to the charts can be it's its own unique challenge. But nevertheless, I do believe, I am a believer in, if you're able to teach someone something, that just refines your own skills. So not only is this beneficial for new people that are looking to get going in the trading world, but also this is beneficial for myself as well, because as you all come along with me in this $500 challenge, naturally there are going to be some questions asked at some point that may challenge me, and I really just look forward to the challenge, so that way I can be sharpened as well and improve overall as a trader. I'd also like to know what books what are your favorite trading books? All right, so the VIX just popped up again, and I didn't see what it said for SPY. SPY went down. Okay, that makes sense. I took my eye off it and it made a move. But it has not broken that 306.71. It's getting close. It is getting right low yesterday's. Let's say if I do anything now, I want to see it on the 30-minute or an hour. Actually switch this over now. Generally only use that lower time frame for the first few minutes. So actually on the 30, we broke it. And like I said before, got like within 2 cents of hitting that level. Back and look at it again just to be on the safe side. So excuse me, looking at this candle here, yeah, it went down to 306.73. And as we look at this price level down here, that is literally 2 cents. It was just 2 cents away from taking out that low if someone was actually looking for that to be a target. So that's why sometimes we like to take profit ahead of time, because you got to realize that the same way we have targets and we have our levels and things drawn, there are other individuals with bigger pockets. They're using they know about these levels as well. So we have to keep that in mind. It's pretty much, let's just look at it as a game. It's a game played on a global scale, because it's not just the United States. There are actually other countries that can participate in our market as well, others that may have an interest. So when we look at things from a bigger perspective, it's easier to see how we as retail traders, we're almost like a grain of sand on the beach. All right, so it looks like we're playing around with this level. Just looking at what's going on here on a 30-minute time frame, we can see that, let's see here, just looking at the body of this candle, we opened here, we pushed up pretty strong for 30 minutes. And then we'd have to go look at it on these lower time frames. We can see it here on the 15, how we pushed up, and then 15 minutes later, we tried to push up again, but actually ended up coming down. So this is what we call a shooter. If this was on the other end, where the body of the candle was sitting at the top, we would call it a hammer. And these are very popular or familiar candle patterns that could indicate whether the market is getting ready to go up or down. But as you can see, even though we had a shooter here, which would indicate the market is going to head lower, we did head lower, but we've played around going up as well. So we don't, like I said, in the market, nothing is certain. Okay, so we went up, we retested that, we came back, volume still looking good. I do want to see this on a lower time frame right now. And we're hovering, what is this? Ah, that's why. Okay. On the E-mini futures, as far as the S&P goes, we're coming down here and testing a 50% level of last year. So this is exactly the halfway mark of where price got to last year in the 2022 market. But I do not want to be late for my appointment, even though I would love to jump in and take another trade. That's another thing altogether. I do not like, as we've seen how the volume is played around, I do not like leaving my trades unattended. When I know I can't keep an eye on them, unless I know for a fact I'm looking to swing trade. I do see that price right now is below VWAP. And if I look at the market since it's open, or at least these past 3, 6, 9, I guess approximately 12 minutes, it has remained under that point. But things change in this market so very fast, which is why I like QQQ. QQQ is my pace. As we looked yesterday, I attempted to play SPX because a lot of my friends in the trading community, they love SPX. And I see that they normally get some pretty considerable profits playing SPX. However, as we've seen, SPX move very fast. So this is a safer beginning stock, in my opinion. And the whole purpose of doing this series is supposed to actually be for more of a show and tell, just getting started basis anyway. So please forgive me yesterday for my own greed kicking in. I am still human. I still make mistakes as well. And we got that live yesterday. Yeah, we're playing around in this area. It may, who knows when it may decide to drop. You know, like I said, the best thing to do is to just keep an open mind as far as everything that goes on. Anything can happen in the market. So you have a never say never attitude, then as a retail trader, you have the possibility to go far. I don't know if this will ever make it up to the point of hedge fund managers and anything even paying me an iota of attention. But if they ever did, the things that I'm talking about wouldn't apply to them because they can actually throw enough money at a trade to make it go up or down. So depending on what stance they have, let's say they're like in this instance here, let's say they're bullish on a trade, and for them to go down to, let's say if it went back down 303, they would be negative. They're going to do what they can do to keep their investors profitable, to keep this up. However, if somebody with more money decides it's in their best interest to pull it down, like let's say they were playing puts and they had a heavy interest in puts. It's actually, let's go take a look at that and see what's going on today here. Calls or puts. Let's see. Okay, this person is playing a spread. And that's another thing. We're playing naked, so we definitely want to be more cautious. But my appointment is getting ready to start up in less than a minute. I hope you've enjoyed and come back next time so that we can grow our account again by another 10%. It has been my pleasure, and thank you.